The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Every single semester, I always cram for my finals, and I don't end up with the grade that I want. So this year, we're doing it again. My exam is tomorrow, and we need to get down to business. It's a rainy day, the vibes are set, let's cram for this exam. Ooh, that rhymed. Since we are at the end of the fall semester, football is over and I need to turn in my uniform. I'm gonna stop by campus and turn in literally everything. It's so sad. Okay, let's go. Everyone say goodbye to my uniform. If you guys haven't seen my full semester in the Gator Band, I have a lot of videos where I feature band camp, game days, shameless self-plug, subscribe. Anyways, let's go! Guys, I want you to know that it is 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday and the parking lot's full.
What are you guys doing here?
On campus, yesterday we had our Christmas parade and that wrapped up the marching band season. So I guess yesterday was a first final. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and get there. It is raining, so I brought my ducky umbrella. Let's go.
And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end.
We're back from church. We are going to finish the chapter that I'm working on. I need to put in my head, my exam is literally tomorrow. I need to be more stressed than I am, but I have all A's right now. Slay! First time in so long that I have started finals week with straight A's. My first exam was in strategic management and it was 50 questions in 50 minutes. And let me tell you right now, I cannot take tests like that. My professor actually made an announcement, put it in the syllabus that there would be 40 questions in 50 minutes. He lied. He lied. So here we are. I'm gonna set like an hour timer just to keep me going and not dilly-dally, and we're gonna finish chapter 6. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday. It is not a finals vlog without me looking absolutely awful. This morning I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was getting a lot of work done this morning. I'm actually ahead of schedule. Last night I frantically wrote out an entire schedule of everything I need to do. So we're here. I'm doing, it's not 10:30 yet, but right now I'm doing the smart books for chapter 5. If you've used McGraw-Hill, you know the smart book assignments are really annoying. He said the best way to practice for the exam is the quizzes. The quizzes didn't help me at all last test, so I'm gonna look at them, but I'm mainly gonna focus on the smart books. We'll see. I finished my morning half of my to-do list and I am currently working on a short. I am trying to do a mini vlogmas this year on my shorts, so go watch those. Just got ready, as you can see. I know you guys have seen this shirt before, but whatever. I have 2 brow buns and I'm going to edit. I need to quickly edit this and then I'm gonna eat and start studying again. It is 12:17, still on track, so we're just gonna hurry this up. In my schedule, I gave myself an hour for each of the chapter's lectures. I'm going to finish up chapter 7 lectures and do chapter 6 lectures. And then with the time I have left, I will be writing in the study guide that he gave us. It's not that helpful, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Tell me I can do it.
Or introduction really gearing towards
I'm about to go to my exam. You might be wondering, what do you mean go? Basically, Honor Lock hates my house Wi-Fi. I can't take exams here, so I have to go to my dad's work and take my exams there. It's almost 8:30. I also switched my contacts because every time I wear glasses, Honor Lock thinks that I'm an impersonator. So let's go. I will see you guys after I take my exam. Also, I want to tell you guys my routine every time I'm on the drive. I'm always listening to like really relaxing, calming music. Right about now, I'm freaking out. I'll see you guys after my exam.
I got this!
On the way home, I cried. Not because of the score, but because of how stupid I felt. Everyone in the group chats were like, oh, this exam was so much common sense. Guys, it was not common sense, and I can't take a test with 1 minute per question, and you cannot go back and look at a previous question. I didn't like this class and how the exams were set up, obviously. But yeah, I was crying on the way home just because I was so frustrated, and I feel like my learning style is so much different than anyone else's. I cannot read and fully think about a question in a minute. And I honestly would have gotten an accommodation for this class, but he lied to us and said that there would be 40 questions instead of 50, so then it was too late for me. And I've never done that, so I actually had 2 final projects due over this weekend that I did off camera because one of them was a 10-page business plan on opening a franchise that I needed to lock in on. The other one, it was in my leadership course, so it was kind of just an overall evaluation of my leadership and basically like the stuff that I learned. It was pretty boring, but I had spent all day Saturday completing and finalizing my business plan. I did it on an Eliana's and I got an A on both of those assignments. Now it's time to focus on my second and last exam, and that is in international business. This one is another 50 question test, but this time I have 120 minutes, and I actually really enjoy this topic, so thank you to my professor. I do only have a day, so let's start studying. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Last night I didn't talk to you guys again because I didn't get home until like 10:50, and my head was killing me. I was so tired. My exam, so I was so anxious that I started freaking ripping out a hangnail, and I went all the way like past my cuticle, but I was so ramped up on adrenaline that I didn't feel anything. My hand was bleeding and blood was like surrounding my nail. I had a nice sweater, so my left hand was just like this the whole time as I'm taking my exam. It was rough. I told you guys in another video that finance just mess with my mind, mess with my like school confidence. If you haven't seen my spring finals vlog and you don't know what I'm talking about, it's pretty, we go for a ride, okay? There's some highs and lows. So today is my international business course. I'm done with all of the lectures. I know all of the content. We have 2 homework assignments that are due today, and you might be like, why haven't you done them? It's exam day. The homeworks are like the best way to practice for the exam. The questions are very similar. It helps you remember like what the GDP was, what the inflation was, and I had a freaking 10-page business plan I had to do this weekend. I had another project I had to do this weekend. I had to study for the exam yesterday. I was gonna wait until the last minute for these because they're a good way to study. And then UF has Smoke-It Notes, which is like a student-made study thing. I've been using that all semester. It's been really helping me. But that's kind of my plans today. Can I complete those 2 homework assignments, study those? And then there is a practice exam as well. I'm gonna take that a bunch of times. That's why I'm not as worried about this class. If all my extra credit comes in and like the assignments that I've done she hasn't graded, I'll have a 93. I need like a 76 to keep my A. I'll be fine. I got a lot to do. Let's get it done. We're gonna take my 2 homework assignments. I'm not gonna show you guys like everything because it's a homework assignment, and I'll see you guys when I start writing out and I finish these 2. My power just went out. It's noon. I can't cook anything. Let's go to Chick-fil-A. Oh no, I have to leave my house and not study. Oh no. I finished my homework assignments. I haven't like studied the homeworks, but I'm hungry. I'll be fast. Won't be too long, and then I'll just use my hotspot for Wi-Fi. I know it looks so bright in here, but that's because the window in my kitchen and the windows in the hall. Let's go. I really hope by the time I get back, the power will be back on because I have so much to do today. I need to film 2 shorts for the day. We're making a lot of bad decisions today, low-key. But I can't cook anything, so I have to leave. I'm gonna go get me honestly, I might switch it up. I might hit it with this spicy chicken sandwich. Let's go get Chick-fil-A and then rush home to keep studying. Everything is gonna be okay. We got this. Can I have a spicy chicken sandwich with no pickles?
Oh, it says I'm sufficiently fine. Have a great day.
You too.
With your broke ass.
Yes, I knew her too. Guys, that was actually so embarrassing because I knew her and I look like this. I was like, I don't need to dress up. I was gonna go in pajamas, and I was like, no, let me put some pants on. And like, I should have been like, oh, haha, wrong card. But I just went. Guys, it's been 5 minutes of me being in my house, and I just realized that the power's back on. Slay! Oh, I just got sauce on my paper. Been a little later. We're allowed 1 page of notes to use on the exam, so I'm starting to fill this out. It's another reason why I'm not too worried about this exam. leaving to go take my exam right now. I'm freezing cold, but my dad has a heater, so I'm gonna be putting that on full blast. I'll see you guys after I take my exam. And that is the end of the fall semester, but my final grades were 1B and all A's. This is the highest that I've gotten at UF so far, and I am so happy. So in the next semester, we are going to be back at it, back at the grind, hopefully not cramming. This is your sign not to cram, okay? I know this video came out really late, I'm so sorry. The spring semester content is gonna be coming out really soon, so stay tuned for that. It'll be my last semester at UF. I hope you guys did great on your finals. Bye!
Try not to hold me down, feel alive.